What's going on, everyone? John Rettinger from TechnoBuffalo here. Any new Apple product is usually littered with rumors, and I'm back now with the phone I guess that was formerly known as the iPhone 6C, the iPhone 7C, is now back with a new name being backed up by allegedly 3 sources. May introduce you to the iPhone 5e. The folks at CN Beta, Mac, Otacara, and My Drivers are all quoting independent sources, most of which are working at Foxconn. The folks at CN Beta have a pretty nice track record actually with Apple rumors. They were the first ones to show us what the iPhone 6X box was going to look like, but they are not 100%. They incorrectly predicted the A8 processor was going to clock over 2 gigahertz. So they're good, but nobody's ever perfect. So let me tell you about the iPhone 5e. The E meaning enhanced. First, same color scheme as the iPhone 6S. You'll have all the colors you want, so if you want to get your rose gold option, you have the option to do that. It's going to look like a much thinner version of the iPhone 5S, supposedly more along the lines of what the 6th generation iPod Touch looked like. On the spec standpoint, same 4-inch screen found in the iPhone 5S. We will allegedly have NFC added for Apple Pay support, the same 8 megapixel camera on the back, the same 1.2 megapixel sensor on the front, where we get some divergent reports on the processor. Most are saying A8 with 1 gig of RAM, although one report is saying A9 with 2, although with an alleged price point of $500, I'd put my money on the A8 and 1 gig. Other nice additions, supposedly we'll have support for VoLTE calls, or VoLTE for them high-def calls. If you haven't heard those yet, sound pretty cool. 16 gigs is sticking around. That will be the starting storage, but there'll also be a 64 gig option. So overall, we're looking at just a little, I guess, better version of the 5S for what's not a low price point. $500 is still a really huge amount of money to pay for a phone that is far from flagship specs. But if this interests you, suppose you'll be able to pick one up in the February to March timeframe, so not much longer to wait. And because I believe in balance of the force, what Apple rumor would be complete without a Samsung rumor on its opposite side? And let's talk a bit about the S7. Supposedly, an Antutu benchmark was released on the Chinese site Weibo that was spotted by French blogger Steve Hemmerstoffer. Hopefully I pronounced that name correctly. Well, I don't know what the Antutu score was. We do have a better sense what the specs are going to look like following up on the design leak we saw last week. So now we'll know what it looks like and what's powering it. What's going to keep this guy humming is going to be the Snapdragon 820, at least for the US. Supposedly for international audiences, we'll see Samsung's own Exynos 8890 powering this guy. The device in question is supposedly the US-bound variant because it's packing the Snapdragon 820. You have a 5.1-inch QHD screen, 4 gigs of RAM, 12 megapixel rear camera, 5 megapixel front, and of course running Android Marshmallow with Samsung's TouchWiz on top that is hopefully thinned out. So now we've got a pretty good picture about what the S7 is going to be. We know what it's going to look like, we know the specs, and now to top all that off, we also know what Apple's going to be doing. So I guess we're just waiting on LG to drop some G5 rumors. We can sort of round out the flagships for the year already. What, like 10 days into January? Anyway guys, what do you think? What are you excited about, not excited about? Do you want the 5e? Do you just want to kick it to the curb? S7, catch your fancy. Love to hear what you guys think about it. Mash that thumbs up button. We always appreciate it. Until next time, I'm John Rettinger from TechnoBuffalo. See you next video.